Welcome back to the Anthony Spade channel. Today we're going to be talking about what is it about women that confuses men the most. Stay tuned. Welcome back to the Anthony Spade channel. Before we get started, I want you to watch the entire video. If you like the video, comment, like, subscribe at the end of the video. But first, watch the entire video. Okay, today we're going to be talking about what is it about women that confuses men the most? What do I mean by that? What is it when women start doing things and acting a certain way that have men like, why is she doing that? Why is that? Why can't I understand a woman? If you go talk to older men would be like, man, you would never understand a woman. They're just so unpredictable. Right. When men actually start learning women's nature, you know that she's unpredictable. One thing that you would know, if you don't cater to her unpredictability, she'll turn around and follow you. Women never know where they want to go. You could take a woman shopping right now and say, you know what? You could go in this store and buy anything you want. Anything you want. She'll sit in that store for hours and find nothing. But if she knows she has a limited amount of money, she has limited choices of what she could do, she can find something immediately. So understand that, guys. When given power, they abuse it, but they get confused because they don't know what to do with it. So let's talk about what are these things that men get confused about. First, men get confused about women because women can turn the story around at any moment and have it work in their favor. See, when you're a beta male, the reason why you lose is because when you start calling the woman out, she starts running her mouth. She starts victimizing herself. She starts jumping into character, or she'll speak aggressively as if she's right and you're definitely wrong. And being that you're emotional, most of you guys fall for it because you don't feel like being combative. That's what confuses a man, is that you can actually call a woman out on her wrong, but for some way, somehow, she'll flip this entire story around and it will work in her favor. And the worst happens is when you have other delusional women around to actually help her pursue this situation. Men hate that. When you know a woman's wrong, but all the other girls around her know she's wrong, but they still back her up. That's what really confuses men about women. Next, why women never say what's wrong. That's what confuses men a lot too. When she just walks in the room acting a certain way, or you go see her and she's doing a certain way, where you know it's something there, but she wants you to say, hey, what's wrong with you? Hey, what's wrong with you? And then she stays in that mindset for a long period of time saying, hey, what's wrong with you? Once again, this is only going to work on a beta. An alpha male ain't going to go with that too much because she starts to become a nuisance. But for the average beta male out there, yes, you're going to be confused about this because your mindset is taught to always make a woman happy. Oh, if she's feeling weak, help her out. Women are weaker than you. Women are this than you. So you always have that mindset that if she starts looking sad and things start looking weary, you're supposed to stop what you're doing and cater to her emotions before you go any further. It doesn't work like that with alpha males. Alpha males, when women start acting stupid like this, we go to another woman. That's simple. And for a lot of you guys out there, you need to learn how to do that. Because when women start acting funny and acting like something's wrong and putting you in a position to say, hey, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? And you can't figure it out, it's because she's bored. There's nothing going on. Remember, if you don't give a woman problems, she's going to give you problems. She's going to make problems out of nothing. That's why alpha males correct them and give them a choice. You either messing with me or you ain't. If not, you can hit the curve and I'll go to the next woman. When you're unable to do that, she'll always play these mental games because she's bored. Next, why women get to choose the relationship and sex. At the end of the day, no matter how it goes down, the woman will always choose sex and she will always choose the relationship on her end. That's the power that she has. Men don't typically have that power. Now, you can gain that power by becoming a celebrity, increasing your social status. That gives you the power until you lose it. How would you lose it? It's by having that power. And then she says to herself, all right, I want to be close to the popular guy. So when I get with him, I'm going to suck him off real good. I'm going to sex him the best. That's what they're competing to do. That's what women are competing to do. The more popular you are, the higher your status is, the more she says, I'm going to sex him the best and he's going to fall in love with me. That's the only time that a man is actually in control of sex and in the relationship, is when she's forced to compete with somebody. But if you're just in a relationship and you're the one pursuing the women, trust me, she's going to decide when you have sex, which is why a lot of wives use sex as a weapon in a marriage. They will use sex to get everything they want out of their husband. And they will determine when the divorce is going to happen, because women initiate divorces. So that's what men get confused about. You do all this work, but she still has the power. Next, her emotions have emotions. That's simple. A woman could be moody and switch into a whole nother personality that's also moody. A woman could be perfectly okay and come across someone who's emotional, and then all of a sudden she becomes extremely emotional at the same time. This is how women are able to commit crime. Look at like Amber Geiger, for instance, when she killed that innocent black dude because she walked inside the wrong apartment. Being that the judge was a woman, the bailiff was a woman, and majority of the women majority of the jury were women, she only got 10 years in prison. Why? Because of her emotions. Women side with other women when it comes to emotional things. That's something that a man don't understand, because a man gonna look at it logically like, all right, she killed that dude. She should have did 25 years in jail. But being that the judge was a female, the judge looked at her emotion and said, oh, she didn't mean to do it. She's really forgiving about it. She's real that. But granted, the judge was black. It was a white woman. You know how black women are when it comes to white chicks. They worship them, even though they act like they don't like them every now and then. Like, forget those white girls. We don't like that. No, you want to be them. That's why Amber Geiger was able to get off. Because the judge, the bailiff, and the jury were all black, and they emotionally sided with her. This is what confuses a man about a woman. It's because women can do whatever they want and be forgiven by other women if the other woman is able to emotionally connect with her. Next, women are very indecisive. And guys don't understand this until you really get older, when you realizing that you never give a woman options. Never. If a woman has options to 20 guys that fit all the characteristics that she wants, she will stay single, because she won't know how to pick a man. But let's say a woman used to be popular, but now she's falling off her high horse, and now she's realizing, I'm not getting the attention no more. The first thing she gonna do is reach up and grab a beta male that love her, because he's the easiest to manipulate at that time. Why? Because she doesn't know what she wants. You have indecisive women that are in marriages, and then throughout their marriage, they like, oh my God, I really want this type of guy, but I married this guy. I'm so mad at myself. And then there goes the divorce, or they wait for a situation to leave. Like, you want to know why women walk away from families? You have women that walk away from their husband, that walk away from their kids, because they initially did not want to be with that man. They were indecisive. Somebody told them to do it. So when you start seeing women just do emotional things and start going off the wall, it's because of her indecisiveness. She doesn't know where to put her emotions. When a woman is confused about her emotions, she's going to be confused about her life, and she's going to be confused about her relationships, and she will be confused about sex. This is Anthony Spade. Hopefully you guys are able to get the message. When it comes to a woman, you can be very confused about women because you're not alpha enough to give her directions. This is Anthony Spade. Comment, like, subscribe to both of my channels. And remember, if she ain't holding you down, she's slowing you down. Bye.